Today, we're going to talk about whether immigrants steal jobs from Americans. The problem with arguing that immigrants take American jobs is that it assumes that there's a fixed amount of work to be done. The amount of work never changes, we just fight over who gets to do it. A lot of immigration opponents seem to think that immigrants draw a paycheck and then go hibernate in some weird immigrant bat cave and only come out again to draw another paycheck a month later. No. Immigrants take their earnings and they spend them. They have to live somewhere, they have to eat something, they have to get around. All of that spending creates jobs in the economy for Americans. But wait. Wouldn't paying good old American workers to do the same work have the same effect? Well, no. Because you would have to pay American workers 3 or 4 times as much to harvest fruit or change sheets in a hotel room. And at those costs, growing fruit simply becomes uneconomical, and the cost of a hotel room goes up 2 or 3 times. So American workers wouldn't spend that money because they wouldn't get hired in the first place, because consumers can't afford $5 peaches and $800 nights in a hotel. Give you another example. Here in Vermont, a lot of immigrants work on dairy farms. Now, if they had American workers doing that work, they'd have to pay them substantially more, and the price of milk would have to go up. Now, I've got little kids at home, and we go through like 4 gallons of milk a week. If the price of each one of those gallons went up by $1 because we're paying higher American wages at the dairy, well, for me, that's effectively $200 per year of extra money that I'm spending on milk. Now that's $200 that I can't spend on something else. Maybe I've got to cut back on the number of apps I put on my phone. Now, multiply that by all 100 million American households. So yeah, we've created some jobs on the farm for some Americans, but at the same time, we've destroyed a whole bunch of much higher paying jobs programming apps. Letting immigrants work on the dairy runs that process in reverse. It keeps the price of milk down, and that puts more money in my pocket. I don't light those savings on fire. I spend them on things that I couldn't have afforded otherwise. Moreover, immigrants start businesses at much higher rates than native-born Americans do, and that creates jobs too. In fact, of the Fortune 500 companies, 40% of them were founded by immigrants or their children. These are companies like Google, Intel, Apple, eBay. All those were founded by immigrants or their children. And think of how many people they employ. And the taxes paid by immigrants and their children are projected to actually reduce the federal debt by $800 billion over the next 10 years. Those additional tax revenues will actually help offset the cost of the retiring baby boom. So, the next time your grandpa is complaining about immigrants, ask him if he's upset about them paying for his Social Security. And who is Econguy? I'm Patrick Walsh. I'm an associate professor of economics at St. Michael's College near Burlington, Vermont.